Hi ladies, it's me back. I've had my lunch, thank you. I had I just fried a little bit in butter, some potato cake and a little piece of chicken. That was lovely, I loved it. So, and then fruit and yoghurt for after, alright. Good and healthy today. So where was I up to? So, all I've done since I've last left you, and I've forgotten to put gloves on again. I was wrapping that twine. I'm just got time to see. Well, that glove's no good. It's never use no ornament. That is it. Hold on. Start rushing. Put your gloves on. Deep breath. Calm down. Right, if anyone comes to the door, they'll think I'm mad. Right, I've been putting some of this woven, don't know where I got it from, it's very handy, around the handle. That's what it's called, the handle. And then all I've done is dabbed it with my paint, and I'm going to put just a little bit more ink. This one happens to be slate. I don't care what this is really. It's just to give it like a bit of an age to it really. Oh, and I also went round, you know that blue thing, that blue plastic. I'll show you. I was telling you, I got these belts. I think less than 50p I think they were eventually at a pound shop, and I just thought, well, even if I only use the tassely things, it's good. So I've got them in black, brown, blue, what else I got them in. So that's what that is. And now I'm discolouring it because I can. Okay, we'll leave a little bit of blue showing. Now the way ornament wise, you can go down any route you can. I seem to have gone quite, which I say, masculine with this, as opposed to pretty pink, fairy, lilac colours. So I'm going to stick with a slightly masculine, concept of it. So, but I would still like to use, what's that, tissue. My stamps, I would. So this is just a memento one. It happens to be Paris Dusk, but it doesn't matter what you use. My big black ones actually I could do with renewing them. I've not brought any for a long time, and they've dried out and God knows what else. So all this will do is, I think you can see, you can just see like a little bit of writing. If you look close, you can just see a bit of light writing on it. Well, that's quite nice. And I put a little bit of dragonflies. Ooh, sorry about that, ladies. I own 2 doors in this, outside doors in one kitchen, and one's just blown itself shut. So let's see if we can do that a bit better, pen. Hold on. Oh, get off me. Right. Let's see if I can press that down there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Most probably going to get covered up anyway. Anyway, you can see. Nice little dragonfly, ladyfly. Damselfly is, if it's a lady, isn't it? So, I've not seen any of them yet, but plenty of other flies, what I don't like. I've been watching on Facebook actually. They reckon a good way is to hang a bag of water with pennies in it and the flies think it's a, you know, a wasp's nest or something like that, or hornet's nest. They keep well away. So if it gets too bad, it's all right today. I think the trick is I don't try not to leave a crumb out of food, and especially around the cat dish. You know, if it's whatever it's not eaten then and there, it gets thrown away and cleaned up around it. So, you know, with a lemon thing. So I don't think the flies like that because they're not coming in today. I've killed them all off. Right, this looks a little bit light, doesn't it? So we'll just do the handle. Right, I think that's it for now on your basic thing. Now I've been rummaging in my metal bits and pieces bobs here, and what I did find was these. Oh, there's a hole in there. Little metal, I don't know what they are, can be used for anything. I have used them on books and things like that. So I've cut one in half. I know I did. It's just binding it now, isn't it? Put your top on that, otherwise that'll be drying out. Yeah, I did have one. Hold on, let's have a look around here. If not, I'll have to cut another one up. Put that over there. Is it here? Is it there? We seek it everywhere. No. Oh dear. Well, what I was thinking is I'll cut this with cut this in half. I had old scissors. These are my old scissors, so it cuts that quite good. So what? I think it's the same design now, is it? Yeah, it is. So I'm just going to cut around there so I get that design the same as that one, more or less. I don't know where the other one went. And then I will use the, if you take a bit more time. I just get very nervous because I don't know what age group will find it, and I'd hate them to hurt themselves. They say it's a blinking wicked witch of the west or something. Put these out, isn't it? So we'll do that, but I must probably cover that part up with something just to make sure it's not sharp. But that fits quite nice there, so that's where I'm going to put it. I have put this on. Now I am going to use a bit of 6000. This is a new one, so there you go. So, because I don't want everything to fall apart, you know. So some things I'm doing with this, and then if I miss a bit or anything, I'll just put a bit there. And rubber gloves are perfect when you're doing with glue, aren't they? No. So that's one side, so we'll put the other one on the other side, because I think that'll look nice. A bit more, just a bit. Make sure you are in a ventilated room when you're using that, or any chemicals really. And that one, I'll just bend it over a little bit, can go on that one. Okay, still sticking out there a little bit, so I'm going to push them in, and I'll use something to help me push it in. There's little curly bits. I mean, if I cut them off, there'll only be more sharp places, so that feels much better. That feels a lot better, that. So I like that, and I found these now. I had a whole string of these somewhere. I think it's a bracelet. It was, you know, just like a steel bracelet, and I just keep chopping it up and using bits. So where did I think this? I thought this would look good around there. I did. And it's got a little charm on it, which is quite good. So that makes it look quite wizardry magic. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue. I put the glue gun on because I didn't want everything slipping and sliding while waiting for it to dry when I'm trying to go on to the next piece. But it's not bad, 6,000 for... So that's going to be like that. And now I do need a clip, a big clip, just to keep that stuck in there. So that's coming on. That's like that now. Okay, looks a bit dark and wizardry, I know. Now for the top end, I've already started, but I wanted to use some feathers. I've used them in another one. So I've just clumped some feathers together with very thin leather lace, and this is off another neck bracelet. I think it was donated to me, and I've just chopped that up as well, and I thought that looked quite good dangling. And there's also a key, alright, a little key there. So, and that's not meant to be on it, that's meant to be on it. That part's meant to be on it. Now my keys come off. Hold on. I'm going to have to take these off, Aunt Mac, because I'm just getting all... Don't touch the paint anymore. Okay. So I'm just going to thread the... Whoops. I was looking for like just basic cotton, but I've not put that out. I've got everything else out, haven't I? So this should do. So I'll cut that off. I mean, I could have gone to the trouble of putting metal rings on it and you know, making like a little chain thing to attach this, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to tie it. And if we don't like the colour, we can always add a bit of ink or paint to it. So they can just be cut off with very blunt scissors. And once we just put a little bit of glue on that, it will just keep it in place a bit. Okay. So now we've got that. And you see, we've got that. Oh, yes. So I'm going to attach this to the top, like that. We don't want sticky out feathers, so we're just going to hold it there, and then I'm just going to attach that, a bit of glue. It's got another clasp on that, so I can put another dangle bit on that. I'm just putting a bit of glue on there just to... Okay, yes, I think I'll add another little dangle on there when I find something. And what else did I say? Oh, here it is, yeah. I think I was getting ready to make this one, but a different one. And it's like a little clock face, and it's got a padlock. And I've attached it somehow, to the slumper chain, which I thought was quite cool. Hello, I was going to attach that somewhere. I'm not sure where now, because with that it might be a bit too much. But what I did find was this nice piece of chain, and it's like a bronzy colour, and I quite like that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to just put a bit of glue there, and then as we go down we're going to put another bit of glue. I don't know what hot glue gun's like outside, you know, in the rain and that. Determined to make it rain on my holiday, aren't I? But that's what I've been using, like quite good glue and things like that. So I don't want it just to all fall apart. Now that was quite nice. We've got a nice little chain going. Yeah, it looks quite more masculine, as if you're going to look for wizards or male fairies or gnomes, imps, elves, or anything else. So I'll just finish off wrapping that round. We don't have to bother cutting it. If it comes apart before I pack it away, I will put some E6000 on it. Let's see how that's doing. That seems to be doing well, that. So that's what we've got at the moment. I noticed some ladies have put like wire around and things, but as I say, I'm not giving it away to somebody I know, so I don't know what age will find it. So I'm trying to make it as child friendly as possible for different age groups, if you know what I mean. That's coming away, and I've got it on back to front as well, ladies. That shows you how blind I am. Go like that again. I don't think that's stuck very well either. Yeah, I had it on back to front. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about the bit of glue that's on this side, because I'll end up putting some, when it's dry, I'll sprinkle some more ink on it. You know, to colour up the brass. That doesn't want to come off yet, so I'm going to leave that on. So I think that's basically it. There are a couple of things I'd like to do here. You could add buttons. Oh, hold on, what's this? That's quite nice, a little tile, and it's got oh, that's quite nice. It's a bit blocky, isn't it? It's a bit blocky, that. On some of them I've put these type of things, maybe not as big as that, as fat as that, but you know, little, yeah, here's one, I'm running out of them, these little domes, and now that looks quite good actually at the top there. I might have that. Oh, should I have it there? Oh, there. I don't. It doesn't really matter, does it? I think we'll have it there, just to make sure it will stick properly, because it's, I'll put a bit of thing, but I will put some 6000 as well. And I must put the lid on that. I'm terrible for things like that. Oh, anything else, want a bit more glue, because I've got some going here, look. Oh. Waste not, want that. So, I'll put the glue on that. Yes, I think that's quite nice. Well, where are we up to? Let me have a look. Oh, we're at the end, ladies. I'll come back to you. Part 3.